Hi everyone, Nick Ortner here, New York Times bestselling author of The Tapping Solution and author of a new book, The Tapping Solution for Pain Relief. If you already know about EFT or tapping, you might have heard about some of the simply astonishing results it provides when it comes to pain relief. If you're brand new to tapping, don't worry, you'll get to see it and learn about it in this short video. But in a nutshell, it's a combination of ancient Chinese acupressure and modern psychology. We call it tapping because we are physically tapping on endpoints of meridians of our body while focusing on our physical pain, emotional challenges, stress, overwhelm, and so forth. You can consider it emotional acupuncture, but without the needles, which I think is always a plus. If you're watching this video, it's likely because you or someone you love is in physical pain. Maybe you're frustrated, overwhelmed, maybe you're even angry about the pain you're experiencing, about your body not healing the way you'd like it to. Maybe you're depressed about a diagnosis you've been given, a diagnosis that perhaps feels like a heavy burden or even a life sentence. Maybe you're just tired of things that don't work, of constantly stressing, worrying about, and most importantly, of experiencing physical pain. If any of that sounds familiar, let me start by saying that I understand and I get your pain and frustration. I understand what it's like to feel hopeless and angry. I understand that when the pain is relentless, it wears on you. It wears on you physically, emotionally, even spiritually. But I'm also here to tell you something else, and that's that there is hope. And there's not just a little bit of hope, there's a tremendous, giant ball of hope. Now, I can't guarantee that tapping will be the answer you're looking for. Everyone in every situation is different. But here's what I can tell you. What I've witnessed with my own eyes in the past decade of learning about, experiencing, and teaching others this technique has been simply extraordinary. I remember seeing John, a Vietnam veteran with 30 years of chronic back pain, multiple surgeries, daily medication, a diagnosis that told him he would always be in pain. I saw John use the tapping and experience pain relief and wake up pain-free for the first time, get this, for the first time in 30 years. 30 years! I remember seeing Patricia. She had fractured her L1 vertebrae in a boating accident. She was told by her doctors she would be in pain for the rest of her life. She had screws and bolts and all sorts of metal in her back. I saw Patricia use the tapping and experience absolute, complete pain relief. I remember seeing Jody, diagnosed and suffering with fibromyalgia for 15 years, unable to walk up the stairs, unable to live the life she wanted to, having problems sleeping at night, feeling limited by her pain. I saw Jody use the tapping and become completely pain-free. And those are just three of the multitude of people I've personally witnessed experience dramatic pain relief using EFT tapping. So my question for you today is, if they could experience pain relief, why not you? Can you imagine what your life would be like if your body could heal? You know, we're always going for total pain relief when it comes to tapping, but can you imagine what it would be like if the pain even lessened in intensity? I gotta tell you, if your pain is an 8 on a 0 to 10 scale, and you can move it down to a 5, that's a different experience of life right there. And if you can move it to a 5, why can't you move it to a 4, to a 3, to a 2, to a 1, and perhaps have it even be gone? I want to share with you the other added bonus to this tapping process. We're focusing on pain relief, but with it often comes emotional relief, stress relief. When we address the pain at all levels, we rediscover within us a source of joy, of energy, of freedom that we never knew, or maybe we just forgot existed. We start off by looking to reduce the pain in our bodies, and the outcome is often that we rediscover who we are in the world. We light up again. We light up with passion, with love, with excitement for life. So if you're starting to feel that little bit of hope in your body, that glimmer of possibility, then let's go a little deeper into the tapping process and actually see it in action. We're going to go live on stage at a Hay House event, my publisher, in front of thousands of people in the lovely city of Sydney, Australia. Watch as I tap with this wonderful lady on some of the pain in her body and the anger that she's feeling. As you watch, notice what comes up for you. And if you know tapping, you can tap along with us. If you don't worry about it. Just watch along, watch the process, and see what comes up. What thoughts, ideas, memories. Then when this short clip is over, I'll meet you back here. Enjoy. What's the medical diagnosis of what's going on in your knee?
They just put it down to its weight, but when I was younger I used to have my kneecap bone would float off.
Okay.
And it would lock, but now it's just they put it down to just my weight bearing on my knees.
And is it both knees that hurt?
Yep, both knees.
Okay.
And it depends how much I favour the left or the right, which one hurts most.
Okay.
Yep.
And what do you think? You don't believe it's the weight?
I believe I've got a lot of personal issues, but I also believe if I got down on the ground now, for me to get up would be hard as well. So, I don't know.
So if there was an emotion in your knees, what would it be?
Anger.
At who?
Lots.
Okay, let's just start tapping right now. Let's just start tapping the side of the hand. Even though I have all this anger, well, I'll do it together. Even though I have all this anger, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I have so much anger at them, and I just can't let it go. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. One more time. Even though I have all this anger in my body, I can't believe they did that. I can't believe they treated me that way. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Tapping through the points, eyebrow, all this anger in my body. Side of the eye, all this anger in my knees. Under the eye, I can't believe they did that. Under the nose, it's not fair. Under the mouth, it's not right. Collarbone, and I'm so angry about it. Under the arm, and I'm holding on to it in my body. Top of the head, and I just don't know how to let it go. Eyebrow, all this anger in my body. Side of the eye, it's safe to let it go. Under the eye, it's safe to relax. Under the nose, it's safe to release this pain. Under the mouth, and all the anger that goes with it. Collarbone, all this anger in my body. Under the arm, letting it go. Top of the head, letting it go. Take a deep breath. How you doing?
Yeah, I got very hot. I felt like I was on fire. I still feel really hot.
Tune into your knees. Any shift?
Yes, it feels heaps better, and the pain from the foot has released as well.
Okay. 0 to 10 on the knees?
Say 5.
5.
6.
5 or 6. Round of applause for that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, no, hold on to it. Well, we're not done. Not getting off that easy. So, you felt that anger come up very quickly, very strongly.
Yes.
Tell me a little more about it. And this is the process where we bring down the intensity of something. You know, she's crying, she's feeling emotion, but you don't have to go into it so deep that you suffer for a long time. That's why I went tapping right away, right? The anger starts welling up, and we just peel off a layer of it, right? So we just peel off a layer of that anger. What's underneath it? Tell me more about that anger.
I guess I'm a very happy person, and I guess I keep putting my issues down and don't show my feelings, and I guess it comes down to lots where, I guess, marriage breakdown, being a single mum, not trying to be good enough, and I just feel I fail.
Tapping the side of the hand. Even though I'm trying to be good enough, and part of me feels like I've failed, I choose to forgive myself now. Even though part of me feels like such a failure, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I'm doing the best I can. But it doesn't seem like it's enough. I feel like I've failed. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Eyebrow, I feel like a failure. Side of the eye, I feel like I haven't done enough. Under the eye, and I can't stop beating myself up. Under the nose, this pattern of beating myself up. Under the mouth, I'm so used to it. Collarbone, my body knows how to beat myself up. Under the arm, my mind knows how to beat myself up. Top of the head, it knows what to think. Eyebrow, it knows what to feel. Side of the eye, it knows what to say. Under the eye, this old pattern of beating myself up. Under the nose, I wonder if I can let it go. Under the mouth, I wonder if I can let part of it go. Collarbone, I wonder if I can love myself again. Under the arm, it's time to love myself again. Top of the head, it's time to love my body again. Deep breath. How's that feel?
Yes, feels good.
Yes? Yes?
Feels really good.
So, one of the other things that we do is we check back into these other thoughts that we had, not only to make sure that they've shifted, but also to see the progress that we've made. Right? We so often make such dramatic leaps and bounds in our lives, but now there's the next goal and challenge in front of us, and we forget everything that we've done. Right? Anyone ever do that? It's like when you actually stop and you look back at everything you've done. I saw that in Wayne's book, seeing the arc of his life. You know, reading his book made me think about this time and that time, and you think, wow, I've really done a heck of a lot. I've really done a lot of good. But we jump to the next challenge. And there's also a process within the tapping process. If we don't stop to actually give it that number and see the shift can be so profound because the body just lets go of the old stuff that we say, I never felt that way before. Right? So check back into the idea, I feel like a failure. And actually say that out loud. And we're not affirming it. We're checking it in our bodies, saying, does any part of this feel true? So just say into the microphone, I feel like a failure, and see how it feels in your body.
I feel like a failure. It doesn't really feel right anymore.
There we go. Okay, say that louder into the mic. Yeah.
It doesn't feel right anymore.
Okay. And now check into the knees. Tell me how the pain in the knees is.
Pain in the knee feels good, and I can feel my little toe, which...
Wow. Wow. When was the last time you felt your little toe?
Without it being completely numb. I'd say probably 3 years ago.
3 years ago. Okay. Hello, little toe. Nice to see you. Welcome back. The pain in your knees, 0 to 10?
It feels really good. I'd say probably a 3, 4.
A 3 or 4.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Amazing.
Yeah.
Well done.
But when I get up to walk, I'll really know. So.
Absolutely. Well, and pain comes in layers, right? So we clear the anger, we clear the fear, and then one of the other things to clear is the fear of it coming back, all right? The expectation. So right there, you just programmed yourself just a little bit, and it's okay, because I see it all the time, to think, this can't last, right? So we're going to keep on doing some tapping. So just play with that fear of it coming back. And know, one of the key parts of this tapping process is for you to take the power back, right? To say, I did this, right? Not I did this, you did this, right? By yourself, you tapped into feeling that anger, releasing it from your body, and knowing that you have control. It's one of the challenges with pain. We go to other outside forces. We say, oh, doctor, oh, this person, oh, that person, please fix me. And when we feel like we can't heal ourselves, it's debilitating in so many ways. And the same applies whether we want to lose weight. It always seems like an external thing. What's the diet that I have to try? What's the program? What's the teacher? What's the trainer? When it's all inside. Yeah? All right, we'll keep tapping and we'll check back in on your knees. So what'd you think? Pretty powerful stuff, wasn't it? In just a few short minutes, the pain went down, feeling in her pinky toe came back, which just blew me away, and perhaps most importantly, she began to rediscover a love for herself that just wasn't there before. This is just a brief example of the power of tapping for pain relief. So if you or someone you love is experiencing physical pain and you want to go deeper, you want to learn this simple but powerful process and experience physical and emotional pain relief, then you might want to pick up a copy of my new book, The Tapping Solution for Pain Relief. I've put everything I've got into this book, over a decade of experience working one-on-one with clients and in front of thousands on stages around the world, identifying where people get stuck, what works, and what it takes to experience pain relief and to make it last, identifying what it takes to turn a life around. I've packed all of this and much more into the book. You know how sometimes with a book you'll get a CD with one meditation or audio process included? Well, in this book, I've included 8 audio tapping meditations to supplement the book and to get your results even faster. Today, right now, in this moment, you're faced with an opportunity to change your life, to dare greatly, to make a simple decision to find a way to heal your body, to reduce pain, and to live the life you've always dreamed of. Many of us can look back at small decisions in our lives that made a radical difference. My hope is that when you look back a year, 5 years, maybe even 10 years from now, you can remember this moment in time when you said to yourself, when you said to the world, when you said to the universe, enough. It's time to find a way to help my body heal. It's time to find a way to find that energy again, that joy and passion for living, that zest for life that can make all your dreams come true. Pick up a copy of The Tapping Solution for Pain Relief right now and get the 8 free tapping meditations with it. Once you pick it up at Barnes & Noble's, Amazon, or any other bookstore, come back to this page and enter in your name and email. We'll give you immediate access to those 8 tapping meditations, and I'm going to throw in an extra special, super secret bonus to help you on your journey. Pick up a copy of the book right now, and I'll see you on the next page.